Oi, ladies and gentlemen, if you have children in the room, have them leave. I'm about to get salty and sassy. This message is for YouTube. For every one of you cocksuckers who thinks that me taking a screenshot of my fucking comments is any of your goddamn business. Especially after you dick sneezes go and fuck around and try to fucking steal everybody's fucking intellectual property, destroy their fucking freedom, their free speech, and then turn around and say, oh, well, it's because we're a private entity. Well, if you're a fucking private entity, then do this much. 1, no children on the motherfucker. None. Not, oh, well, if you're above a certain age, no fucking children on the damn service whatsoever. Because you're not a public fucking, you're not a public forum. Children are not allowed there. It is a private forum. Or it's a public forum and children are allowed there, and that means that anything that I say is just gonna fucking have to fly, and anything that I fucking screenshot is, oh well. It's one or the other. You don't get to do both. You know, I'm sick and tired of this rules for thee but not for me bullshit. You about to fuck around and find out. You know, I could fully understand why, what's her name? Sarah Gleason was her name? They went and fucking shot up that whole YouTube studio down in fucking Los Angeles or something, wherever that was. Yeah, I can understand that shit. I can see where she's coming from. I could fully verify why she was fucking violent as hell. Because if this is the kind of shit you're gonna pull on a constant fucking regular basis, look, motherfucker, I don't care if you fucking registered that I took a screenshot. Check this out, you fuck sneeze. It's because of you jackasses deleting my fucking speech that I take screenshots. Hello, come in, Berlin. So if you have a problem with me taking fucking photographs of the fuckery that you pull and taking that and putting it offline just in case I need to sue your asses blind, now you know. Doesn't matter if you have a fucking problem with it. Deal with it. Oh, well, YouTube doesn't allow this action. You mean you don't allow somebody to fucking screenshot a meme? You don't allow people to screenshot memes. Okay. Well then, nobody gives a shit. You can go anywhere else on the fucking internet and find it. So you were saying about how you want to sit there and, oh, this is the YouTube's proprietary properties. No, the fuck it isn't. Get your fucking grubbies off of my shit. Have you not heard the term? Memes are community property, comrade. No steal is yours. I mean, there's a meme for it, for fuck's sake. So when you fucks go around and you're like, oh, you can't do that. You can't take pictures. You can't do this. I'm like, you stupid motherfuckers. Welcome to the fucking stupid circus. From the fucking word go, these motherfuckers need to be dragged out in the street, beaten half to death, dragged behind a vehicle until they are fucking flayed from their skin, degloved like a motherfucking piece of shit, and then left to walk around in the woods for a day. Because what the fuck kind of people are you? You call yourselves Americans. You do business in America, but you don't fucking want to do business in America, apparently. Oh, and don't even get me started on the pedo protectors. Don't even fucking get me started on that. There's somebody about to get fucking... You out there fucking, you know, protecting pederasses. But, you know, people like me We get strikes if we say some shit like what I'm saying now. So I'm fully expecting it on this fucking video. I don't give a ripe shit. It's just a matter of you cocksuckers need to understand something. My screenshots don't make one fucking whit whether you register them or not. It's a very simple fucking situation. It's I'm taking a picture because it's either something I agree with, something I find is absolutely fucking hilarious, or it's something I wrote. So, you got a problem with that, YouTube. You want to stick fucking shit in your terms of service, you may not screen shit. Tell you what, just fucking go out of business. Just go out of business. Because you cannot stop people from doing those things. I'm just going to point this out to you. All I need to do is go buy a different fucking cell phone. Take pictures of this screen on this cell phone. Now you can't register that I took a screenshot. Do you understand how fucking retarded you people are? No, I didn't think so. It's very obvious that you cannot get it through your thick fucking skulls that human beings are going to human being. And that if you make one little tiny rule change here or one little tiny rule change there, it's not going to fucking stop them. You know, some days I just wish I could find one of these YouTube execs. Snatch them up by the short and curlies and burn them off. You know? Because it takes massive fucking amount of balls to sit there and step on people constantly to the point of you hear them complain and instead of doing nothing or trying to fix the complaint, you turn around and you make it fucking worse. You know, this is why a lot of people don't want to be YouTubers anymore. Go figure. It's all AI now because YouTube is sitting there losing people left and fucking right, dropping fucking creators left and right because they aren't listening to your fucking rules. Newsflash. You piss people off enough, they're not going to give a shit about your rules. This was a lesson that the British government needed to learn in America and in India. And I mean, you'd think that 300 years ago, people would have figured it the fuck out. Hell, you'd think that 150 years ago, people would have figured it the fuck out. You step on somebody's dick long enough, they're going to turn around and they're going to fucking snap yours off. Yummy. Worm chum. Anyways, this is what I have to say about YouTube's new passing fancy at checking to make sure all of your screenshots are your screens. Listen up, jackass. If I go and I download, take a screenshot of a meme, and then I turn around and I use that on Reddit in a meme fight, because believe it or don't, I'm the proprietor of Meme Fight. You didn't know that? I'm death before dessert. World Chalice is a good friend of mine. At least on the internets. I consider him a friend. He's a good dude. He built Meme Fight. But I'm the main proprietor. I mean, I'm the guy who I thought of the idea, just sitting there dicking around in the fucking comments. We're sitting there just back and forth with memes and whatnot, having fun. And then all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? No, fuck this shit. I'm going to meme fight you. And somebody took register of that and was like, oh, hell yes, this is fucking awesome, dude. Look at this guy. He's got a meme for everything. And it's because I was screenshotting memes. We used to fucking meme fight in the comments just for fun. Now, if you screenshot something, YouTube goes, oh my god, he screenshotted something. We gotta check and make sure it's not something proprietary. I'm like, gives a fuck. Some of the best memes in the world are YouTube thumbnails. Go figure. Some of the best memes that have ever been used in the meme fight subreddit have been YouTube thumbnails. Thumbnail memes have been a going thing for years now. Meme fight has only been around for a year and a half, 2 years. So I want you to think about this. Like, if you put it on the internet, it is public fucking domain. Doesn't matter if it's on YouTube or on fucking Reddit or on this or on that. It's public fucking domain because anybody can access it and anybody can turn it into their own thing. That's how the internet works. This is why public forum is one of the most beautiful things ever created by mankind. It's the marketplace of ideas where great memes go to get better. Where ideas that, like, you know, for instance, how to make a better jet engine, they go to get better. You know, this is what I'm talking about. You motherfuckers are actually hampering progress. And you want to sit there and be like, oh, well, we don't allow that. I'm sorry, I failed to register how stupid you are. What? Like, you dumbasses would rather humans de-evolve, because that's literally what's going on there. You know, more restrictions and more capacities and more incapabilities and stopping you from thinking. Well, newsflash, assholes, that's why I have not been on fucking YouTube lately like I used to be. I just don't want to fucking put up with it. Especially not when, you know, I have so many other things I can be doing. For instance, building a sword. Here in my workshop. You know? Forge is sitting there cold. Because it's been rainy. And I don't like my forge in the rain. Because sometimes I have to rebuild the forge before I can light it. Because earthenware forges crumble when they get wet. You know, things like this make it so I need to have some other outlet personally. So that, you know, Devil's Workshop and all that. This is my point. When you sit there and you go, well, you can't do that. You're basically saying, well, do it somewhere else. Okay. I don't have a fucking Instagram. I don't have fucking none of that shit. At all. I mean, I have a Reddit page and that's about it. And it's like, I did that just to be able to write my books in fucking peace because Discord fucking shuts down my fucking computer with fucking malware and shit. It takes forever to clean that fucking crap off. I've had to fucking clean my computer about 3 or 4 times because of that particular. This is why I keep on saying, I don't fucking approve of people sitting there saying that it's a public forum, but then acting like it's a private forum, or vice versa, saying it's a private forum, but acting like it's a public forum. It's one or the other, motherfuckers. Make up your minds and make them up fast. Because the reality of it is you keep on acting like it's a fucking public forum, nobody can be blamed for treating it like it's a public forum. Plain and simple. It's basic human psychology. If you tell me that I'm standing in the fucking market square, I'm going to climb up on a soapbox. If you tell me I'm standing in the back of the church, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to fucking listen to what the sermon is. Do you see the difference here? Public versus private. This is my point. I've had enough of fucking YouTube's skullduggery and bullshit, and we need to start fucking exposing this crap. Oh, well, YouTube registered that you took a screenshot. Yeah, I can actually go back and take screenshots of that particular warning label and whatnot, turn around and fucking post that and show everybody in the world. Yeah, this is what's happening. YouTube's sitting there going and saying, well, we see that you took a screenshot. Why the fuck does it matter? Okay, so you saw I took a screenshot. Big fucking whoop. I took a screenshot of my own fucking comment, asshole. I mean, it's a comment I made 2 years ago on fucking Sabaton, funny enough, that brought this to my attention, on a Sabaton video. And it's two simple phrases in Latin. Gloria fortis miles. Adverset ad morsus. Which translates to glory and fortune by the mile. Or glory and fortune by the inches, really. Pertaining to the conversation at hand. That's how Latin is actually spoken. And adverset ad morsus. Through adversity, strength. Now, I don't know why the fuck it's such a big deal to YouTube that I took a picture of my own fucking words. Quite literally just me sitting there writing down the lyrics and explaining what the lyrics mean so that people can sit there and be like, I never knew that's what that meant. But hey, that's a fucking cool ass little saying. Glory and fortune by the mile. Think about that. Or glory and fortune by the inches. It's speaking to the, specifically World War II, and the defense against the Blitzkrieg. Funny enough, by the Belgians. That's what it's speaking to. So to sit there and says, oh, well, you can't take a picture of that. We don't want you to take pictures of that. It's like, what the fuck? Man, half of my memes come from YouTube. Another 45% of them come from Reddit. Just straight. The rest of them, funny enough, I made myself. But if I take a screenshot of my own fucking post, all of a sudden YouTube has a conniption. You know how many times I've taken screenshots of my own fucking posts and YouTube goes, this application does not allow this particular operation. My own fucking post. My own fucking comments. So I'm sitting here going, what the fuck? It's one of those questions that I have for the people at ScrewTube. Where the fuck do you get off? How is my intellectual property your property? How is it that my words are yours? Or are they my words? Because last I checked, they're not representative of YouTube until YouTube has a shit conniption because I took a fucking screenshot. Do tell. By all means, go ahead and fill me in on how, even though I'm the one who's doing all the fucking work, YouTube gets all the credit and makes all the money. Go ahead and tell me. How a comment on a Sabaton video, which I would actually personally like to turn around and make into a fucking tattoo, that I made 2 years ago, has any fucking bearing. I mean, seriously. I made that comment 2 fucking years ago on a Sabaton video. What's the point? Well, okay, you registered that I made a screenshot. Do you register now that I'm making a fucking fuss over it because you guys are like, well, we won't let you take a picture of this. And I'm like, dude, do you fucks understand that I'm actually taking a screenshot in order to make a meme for my other job? You know, the other internet portion of my lifestyle and all that. No, you don't give a shit. You just like, oh, well, he took a screenshot. Whee! It's a fucking screenshot. I'm not sitting there fucking doing fucking screen recordings. Which I could very well do. I know how to do it, even though YouTube won't let you do it. And fucking your phone won't let you do it itself. Your computer won't let you do it itself. You'd have to download that particular, turn it around, take it offline to a sectioned network, and then turn around and edit this, that, the others, do this, that, the others offline on a sectioned network, to then turn around and be able to put it back online. And it's just like, fuck you people, man. You make things more difficult than they should be. I mean, when I was a kid, if somebody else, you know, did some artwork or whatnot and they signed it, and then you turned around and you colored it in, that was now your artwork. They may have made all the lines and the drawings and this, that, and the other, but because you colored it in, now it's your artwork. They collaborated in it, fine, but it's your artwork. And this is when I was in high school. Not that fucking long ago. 2001 to 2005. It's not that long ago. So it's one of those things I have to question whether or not people fully understand the freedoms they are losing. You get these great little tools like Screenshot, for instance, you can turn around and utilize to make it so that, you know, YouTube can't lie about what you said, or can't lie about what someone said about you, or, you know, their little troll accounts, which are actually run by YouTube administrators. They go on to your channel and they sit there and they talk shit to get you riled up in order to make it so that you make a mistake and then you get kicked off of YouTube or shadow banned or what have you. It's not going to happen with me, by the by. I'm the kind of guy who would just literally turn it around on you and act like a fucking ass in order to make you the ass. But anyways, I digress. this becomes a sticking point. It really does. Because, for instance, my videos, they are my fucking videos. I made them. They're on my channels. Not on YouTube's channels, on my channels. YouTube doesn't fucking sit there and go and hype them or do any of that shit. They just fucking, okay, well, it's on the servers, now it's ours. What the fuck? Excuse me, but I ain't seen a red cent from you motherfuckers for any of my fucking intellectual property. So I'd like to know where the fuck you get off. I haven't seen a red fucking cent for any of the fucking memes that I've made. But if I go and I screenshot a meme that I made, YouTube says this isn't allowed on this application. So they reach into my cell phone to stop me from doing something that my cell phone is programmed to do. You know, the only reason why they're doing it to me now is because I don't have all the other shit that I used to have when I was younger. I don't have the older fucking laptops that I could literally turn around fucking, okay, fuck you then. And then YouTube's down for a day. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that anymore. I don't have any of those anymore. That's why I'm having to actually rewrite my fucking series. You may not know this, but on my old laptop, my old Lenovo, I had the fucking Sky Knight series all written out. Now I'm having to rewrite it from memory. That's what I mean by I don't have my old fucking computers, because my old computers got destroyed. All of my shit got destroyed. I'm having to write this shit from fucking memory. And these cocksuckers want to sit there and go, well, you can't have this, and you can't do that, and you can't... It's like, motherfucker, I did all this shit before you existed. The fuck you mean I can't? Or, you know, even better, the memes that I'm making nowadays, just because they happen to be pertinent to the fucking argument at hand, or they're fucking a good wisecrack that makes people laugh. You cannot laugh. No laughing for you. I'm like motherfucking soup Nazi or some shit. You know? I'm wondering where the fuck these guys get off, because it's... Never in my life have I been there to a point where it's like, okay, well, you can't say that word. YouTube does. Never have I ever been to that point where I've said, oh, you can't take a picture of that meme. It's mine. Guess what, numbnuts? It's a fucking meme. They're public property. Doesn't matter if you made it or not. They are public property. The reason why is because of the way that they were designed to be. They are photographs that are passed around to different people as a form of entertainment. Especially a form of entertainment that, until recently, could not be fucking sat there and fucking stolen and turned into proprietary imagery by some cocksucker on a fucking computer at a headquarters zone who does not understand fuck all about any of it, doesn't know how to make his own fucking memes, so he sits there and he bothers people who can. You know, it's like, back in the day when I couldn't fucking make memes because I just didn't know how. Didn't have any of the editing software or any of that shit. So I'd go out there and I'd snap up a bunch of memes, this, that, and the others, and then I'd use the editing software that was already there on YouTube and on Reddit to make memes. Because I did not have the fucking editing software I have now. Which, by the way, I don't even use on my videos. There's a reason behind that. My channel was built off of raw fucking footage. whether I fuck up in the fucking, speaking and whatnot, it's there. I'm not editing it out. If there's a fuck up, then it's there. If there's a fucking, I goofball some shit or something, it's there. This is why all of the cussing is gonna be there. That's why I put all of my videos as not made for children. Duh. It makes you wonder, why the fuck are we allowing children onto this particular platform, for one? Because, that just makes it so that the assholes in fucking charge think, oh, well, now we need to start operating like a toy company. I'm sorry, you what? You're not a fucking toy company. You are not goddamn Cartoon Network. Hell, YouTube was started as a fucking dating site. Why are children on YouTube? But I digress. This all comes down to one simple fact. If I take a picture of something that I said, or that something that someone said to me, or a particular discussion that I find interesting, or I take a screenshot of a thumbnail because I think it's a goddamn good meme and I'm going to turn around and make it a better one. That does not fucking make it a big issue, in my opinion, and it makes it even more of an issue that YouTube tries to section you off or stop you from doing it. Because they are hindering material progress. I don't know if you know this, but in the United States, hindering material progress can only be done under patent. Meaning that if you have a proprietary patent on the material itself, then you can start to stop that sort of thing. However, do you know who holds the patent on video? The motherfucker's been dead for 200 years. So no, YouTube, you cannot fucking just say, oh, well, you can't, or you can, or this, that, or the others, because you do not hold the proprietary patent on it. Do you know what the difference between a proprietary patent and a latent patent is? Proprietary, meaning it is the first of its kind. And the latent patent, which is, we paid for the proprietary patent after the fact, after it bonded out, and now we are able to do this. That doesn't mean that we own the patents or anything like that. It just means that we're able to do this. That's a latent patent. So, in the regards of everything, YouTube does not fucking own the ability to make a video, the ability to upload a video, that shit's actually older than the fucking internet, the ability to make memes, that shit is over 20 years old, and anything that's electronic can't hold a patent for longer than 10 years. I can continue on this shit for days, motherfuckers. I'm trying to keep it down to a video size. But you understand why this rant is happening. It's because YouTube has done it again. And they're up there going, well, we're going to stop you from doing this, and we're going to stop you from doing that, and we're going to stop you from doing this, because we don't fucking like you. I got news for you, assholes. I don't like you either. I put up with you because my friends, the ones who I do like, happen to be on the fucking platform. That's why I put up with it. I'm really getting close to stopping on that shit. You know, my old man had this one fucking philosophy that I still think to this day is one of the baddest fucking philosophies on the planet. No sweat off my nuts. Really. That's the philosophy I'm talking about here. No sweat off my nuts. If I fucking just straight up delete, and when I say delete, I mean completely. Delete the Guardsman Om channel. Delete the Blaine Price channel. And just go full on off the fucking internet because fuck you people. No sweat off my nuts. All of that knowledge, all of that help that I could put out there to people, all of that, you know, me trying to help people on the internet and all of my fucking comments and all that shit, gone. Overnight. By my hand. Because YouTube are a bunch of fucking sorry sons of bitches. I mean, what you want from me? You want me to sit there and be like, oh yes, daddy, fuck me harder. No, fuck that shit. Welcome to America, motherfucker. Now sit down. Pull up a chair, sit on the floor, don't give a flying fuck. Learn some more. I done had enough of you fucking motherfuckers about this all horseshit. Oh, well, you can't say that, or you can't freaking prove that that was said, or motherfucker, quit meddling. Just quit. Back the fuck up off me, softy. Before you get squeezed. Plain and simple. I'm pointing out to you motherfuckers that you don't need to know what the fuck I'm screenshotting. As long as I'm not sitting there fucking taking screenshots of some fina hina, you know. Or, for that matter, I mean, it would never happen. I'm going to be very honest about that one. But, like, if I was taking some screenshot of some kid or something on the internet doing video games or some crap, that's okay. Yeah, oh, all right. I can kind of understand that one a little. I would never do that. I'm not that kind of person. But I'm just pointing out. You know, if they don't do this, by the way. They don't stop fucking pederasses on the internet. It's just fucking insane. But this is the fucking this is the bullshit I'm talking about. My proprietary knowledge. We're going to advertise on it, but we're not going to pay you for advertising on it. Which is confiscation without compensation in the United States. That is not just illegal, it is a felony. Of high crimes. Felonious high crimes. So, you know, you really want to get into that shit. But beyond that, the worst fucking part of this is, just because I don't have the money to do this, to go and sue your asses blind, doesn't mean that people who give a shit about what I have to say don't. You might want to think on that. Just because I'm Mr. Don't have a lot of money, doesn't mean I don't have a pair of fucking vocal cords. You dig? So maybe uncork the broomstick from your ass until something really bad actually happens. And then go after the people who are really bad. Not the guy like me who's sitting there like, oh, I'm making knives, I'm making swords, I'm making funny ass memes. You know, I talk to adults because I'm not a fucking child. And I run children off of my channel. Because I don't want kids fucking sitting here watching my channel because, hey, guess what? There shouldn't be kids on the internet anyways. I'll put it this way. If I had kids, they sure as fuck wouldn't be on the internet. It'd be, no, go out and play in the mud and skin your knees and you know, get hurt and fucking do fucking crazy shit. Go climb a tree, fall out of it, break your arm. You know, I don't give a shit. Don't go on the internet. Yeah. Kids are less likely to get hurt physically on the internet. But you know what they are not likely to have happen to them on the internet? Be protected from pederasses. So think about that for a second while you're sitting there going and twiddling your thumbs on this, going, hey, you know, yeah, I saw that too, but it's not that big of a deal. Well, when you fucking find a pederast sitting there and fucking chatting up a kid, telling them, hey, maybe we should go and, you know, go out back behind the woodshed sort of thing. and you go to take a screenshot of it and YouTube doesn't allow you to, I want you to think real fucking hard on that. I want you to take into recollection that is where they're protecting pedophiles. And yes, go ahead, share this shit out to everybody, because it's not going to get fucking put into the algorithm. It's going to definitely get fucking destroyed by the algorithm, just because, guess what? I cuss like a sailor. Because, go figure, my family was in the Navy. I grew up with fuck this and fuck that and you son of a bitch and all of them fucking ones. Yeah, you know? Yeah, well, I got told as a young kid, you little son of a bitch, if you fucking do that again, I'm gonna put my foot so far up your ass, your ears will pop. I got told that one. So this bullshit of, well, you took a screenshot. We saw that. Oh, fucking K. You think I'm fucking impressed? The very fact that you think I'm impressed is actually more impressively stupendous. But, okay. Bunch of retards. You want to sit there and tell me, oh, you can't do that. Well, how high is the grass in Germany there, jackass? This high. Yes, I'm going to make those fucking jokes because fuck you. Sorry, not sorry. This is what I feel about this horse shit. You want to sit there and you want to tell me, oh, well, you can't screenshot this shit because... Motherfucker. How's about you screenshot my balls in your mouth? That's the way I fucking feel about this crap. It is not your business. None of this shit has any fucking thing to do with you goddamn cocksuckers. Until you make it a point for it to be something that has to do with you. And then, when it actually has something to do with you, you want to sit there and you want to be like, oh, well, it's alright. Okay. If it's your right to do this shit, you are not a public forum. Do not allow children on the fucking thing. Plain and simple. Either you are a private entity like Pornhub, or you are a public forum like Reddit. One of two. Either everything goes or nothing does. Either children are allowed or they're not. I'm going to be plain and simple with you. If it's a public forum, then it's a public forum, and nothing that we do can you say a damn thing against. If it's not a public forum, then why the fuck are you letting children on there? Why are you letting the fucking mainstream mislead you on there? Because they are a public entity, genius. You bunch of baby fuckstots, you fucking bunch of goddamn Stasi motherfuckers want to sit there and say, oh, well, you can't say that. Newsflash, asshole. I just did.